It's where art and science merge, the iconic lotus-inspired roofing design right in the heart of the city. The 10 extensions mimic two open hands, welcoming visitors to the Art Science Museum in one of Singapore's integrated resorts. A complex and difficult project completed by Struts Building Technology, a homegrown Singapore company specializing in roofing and facades, but success didn't come easy. Jack Tan, who's the company's founder and managing director, wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He had to sell drinks and cigarettes at a worksite while schooling to make ends meet. But it was precisely this never-say-die attitude that was the motivation behind Jack's journey, one that would take his company to a multi-million-dollar outfit in less than 20 years. He worked 6 years as a trainee quantity surveyor with a developer before moving on to a main contractor as a project coordinator for 8 years.
What the main contractors do when they get a job is that they will buy the timbers from the timber supplier. The roof tiles they will purchase from another source. Insulation.
It was this job that inspired him to think big. Jack soon found a gap that he could fill. He decided to be his own boss, and in 1991, Struts Building Technology was incorporated. The company's expertise? To provide complete solutions for the external building envelope, roofs and facades. But Jack realized that for his company to succeed further, roofing was not good enough. Struts needed to provide a complete solution, from roofing to facades, complemented by the accessories that accentuate the look and feel of a building. From expertise in design and installation to management and technical know-how. The company's first breakthrough was the Safety Military Institute in Jurong. It was a project that started Struts on its way, from standalone roofing and wall cladding to building envelope features with glazing and design aesthetics. But Jack knew that he couldn't accomplish this ambitious plan alone.
I was a supplier to Jack's former company. That's where I met him, and somehow or other we can click, we can talk. That's where we grew well as a friends.
Their partnership has weathered many storms and through economic uncertainty. Strut's success is seen in buildings in Singapore and around the region. The portfolio of clientele extends across retail developments, commercial buildings, luxury residential, leisure complexes and institutions of learning. The list is extensive and the jobs delivered with consistent trademark excellence. Resorts World Sentosa, an idyllic setting of an island paradise. It was a challenge to provide the facade and roofing of Universal Studios Singapore. The individual ride buildings had large areas of metal composite roofs, but it was completed, some even with landscape turfing, in line with the green image of the development. To add to this challenge, the company also provided clay, slate and titanium zinc roofing to the resort's Aquarius Hotel. Both projects were successfully completed in a very short time frame, despite the shortage of manpower due to the concurrent construction.
Although the site is big, but where all the buildings are is all close to each other. All the buildings running together, that's where congestion takes place. So we have to coordinate without interfering each other.
Another completed project on Sentosa was the Capella Hotel, with curved, striking structures which intermingle with colonial buildings. The biggest challenge for this particular building was the irregular shapes. Struts' experienced team managed to construct facades from aluminium with a classy copper finish. A more recent project of a different nature was the Seletar Aerospace Park that was completed in 2011. The building boasts the longest roof sheet length in Southeast Asia at 174 meters. The team took many factors into consideration during the construction.
The glass, the glazing, all these things, that is all the very prone to leak area if it's not properly coordinated and detailed. The difficulty comes from the interfacing and the different level of the roof.
But one of their proudest works to date is the Art Science Museum. It was completed in 2010 after 4 months of hard work. It was described as one of the most challenging and interesting jobs.
First of all, they've got the shape of a lotus and the irregular shape of all the, at the point in time we call finger, every petal. So every one you have to design in a different way, to tackle different way, to ensure the installation is correctly done. We have to make sure well designed, well coordinated to work within the 4-month duration given to us to ensure we complete on time. We have a good planning, we have a good training, We equip our people. We even do simulated mock-up in our warehouse to simulate the effect. How do we do installation in this steep slope? And to do all this training, equipping, so that our people, when physically go to the actual site to start the work, they are confident.
The Art Science Museum was a job well done, and more importantly, it opened the doors to projects in another country, once closely controlled by the military and in many ways shunned by the West. In the last 2 years, political changes have been sweeping across Myanmar. The country, one rich in precious stones, oil and natural gas, wants to attract more tourists and investors. It was no easy task, but Struts' reputation and experience opened the doors to projects in the country, slowly opening up to investments and tourism. Struts won the bid to build the roof of Myanmar's international airport in the new capital of Naypyidaw. The project took 8 months and was completed in 2011. The uniquely sloping roof, with an area of 35,000 square meters, runs along crisp lines, giving an air of distinction to visitors. After completing this complex project, there was no stopping Struts as the Myanmar project portfolio grew from strength to strength. The roofing for Myanmar's Gem Emporium was also in the works. The 3-month project with a roof area of 15,000 square meters was completed in 2010.
This building is to accommodate more than 2,000 people in a time for auctioning of the jades and gems. To build this building in Naypyidaw, also very important for the Myanmar government and also Myanmar people.
We have been doing very well in this Myanmar market. We got our performance and gained the trust of many clients there. Subsequently, we have secured Gem Emporium, sport facility. To source the right type of material locally is almost impossible. Everything had to be transported either from Singapore, whichever nearby country that we can use the right material to ensure proper calculation and arrangement of every logistic is not neglected, so the work don't have to stop along the way. Today, I think we are one of the forerunner in Myanmar market for roofing specialists.
But Struts Building Technology knew that knowing the ins and outs of the business wasn't enough. The people factor was equally important.
We need to build up the staff quality in order to serve our customer better. So we do have in-house and trainings in the factories. We also organize workshops or seminars. We also have cross-training among the staff.
We always believe to equip our staff, our workers, to make sure they go through the training and to find out what is in technology, the latest technology in the market, or in this region, or even in the Europe, to find out how can we increase our productivity.
Cutting-edge technology also ensured that Struts always stayed ahead of the competition. The company was one of the first to import the mobile roll technology from Europe. This imported technology helps to efficiently and precisely build roofs that withstand the test of time and weathering.
The good thing about this mobile roll former, we call it, is to ensure whatever length of the roof sheet required for the building is in one continuous sheet. For various reasons, one of them is aesthetic. Any lapping, no matter how, because thermal expansion, it will cause a gap, the lapping to open up, and that where the gap will be visually seen, and that will become something unsightly in terms of aesthetic.
Struts Building Technology has come a long way. In 1994, the company's initial turnover was only $1 million. Last year, it was about $21 million and is expected to hit $30 million in 2013. For the ISO certified company and its management, progress is key. After achieving its first goal, Struts has set new targets that will see challenging and exciting times in the years ahead. Its management wants to elevate the company to the same standing as other globally renowned roofing specialists. But one thing will never change.
Roof it right, and just do once.
A motto that has stood Struts in good stead over the past 2 decades and will always be key in the company's future.